Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Combat 2 by Compass Games. Loading back to Wild Crew. We just came off of our um, ambush. We survived it. Harris got a light wound. Mortel and Jester got killed, so I'm just going to transfer that over. We got an okay, could do better, which means we get 0 PvPs out of that. So I need to get this transferred over so I don't forget things here. Status, wound, increase wounds. Not Shaw. Damn it. Harris. Oh boy. And then Mortel and Jester both got KFs. All right, we're trying to get the hell out of here, so we're going to go to 10:30. Oh yes, we also get 10 more DRMs for a wonderful encounter. So we're going to try to get out of here now. 21 is going to be a 59. 59 is going to be tracks, advance 1. And we're actually headed back now, so that's going to be back 1. Let me get this over here. Roll a d10. 5. Livestock tracks, no effect. Go to 11 o'clock or 1100. 33 is going to be a 50, 61. More tracks. More importantly, back 1. 5. Livestock tracks, no effect. Going to go up to 1130. 27. 55. Steady progress. Advance 1. Back 1. Go to 1200. 5 is going to be 32. Advance 1. 1230. 9. Thank God. 37. Steady advance back 1. Or actually back 1. We returned to home on that one. Oh, thank goodness. I hate it when we're wandering around out there with 28 or 30 freaking modifiers. Recon Patrol. We've already got our incidentals in there, which means we got 0 victory points for anything in that one. With no prisoners, no papers. We got 10 spaces. We got bandaged wound, so that doesn't matter. So 10 points. CO isn't thrilled. We get an MRR. For the experience, I can deal with that. And in our last mission, we had 2 of them. I only used 1 of them, so we still carry that reroll. Not the greatest of patrols, but so let's go through and get our experience figured out now. We can go ahead and do that. Shaw, 1 experience point. He's going to go ahead and roll for a skill. A 4 and an 8. Rifle grenade. Shaw's not a rifle grenadier. I'm going to try. I'm going to get his free reroll. 4 and a 4. Hand-to-hand expert. Don't like it, but we'll take it. Got no choice. Um, Next is Jester. Jester gets 2. He also is going to roll for a skill. 8 and a 9. Quick reload. I do like quick reload. So we'll take that. I love quick reload because that saves me a turn loading. So good job on that, Jester. Good roll. Harris. Harris gets 1. Well, not there yet. We'll go to Mortel while we're still on this page. Mortel gets 2. He already rolled last time, so that's his 2 goes up to 7. Won't roll again until 10, I think it is. 10, yes. All right, so we go to page number 2 now. Harris, Saunders, and Lutman. Harris gets one more. He'll roll for a skill. A 1 and a 9. Grenade expert. I'm going to re-roll on that one. I really don't throw grenades a lot. I'll take anything but that. 4 and a 7. Fieldcraft, that helps with cover, so I'll go ahead and do that. Well, you got no choice. We've got to take that anyway. Fieldcraft's not horrible. And crap, I forgot to put that on, do the paper dolls too. Harris gets the Fieldcraft tag. We also got to roll for his wound. I need to go back real quick into 1 and do my changes there because I forgot to do them. Shaw, hand-to-hand expert. And then Jester got quick reload. And Martel just got the D2 experience. And we can get rid of his KF too. We don't want that to carry over. I mean, we do because we get extra experience points for it, but that would be cheating. All right, now back over to the second group. We just rolled Harris, got his Fieldcraft. We do need to go into the scenario, the campaign game rules, and see how long he's going to be out for with that. Eight. Wound becomes a bad wound. Great. It was bandaged, so we get a -1 on that. 8 goes down to a 7. He's out for 40 days. You got to be kidding me. I just really have some poor rolling. He's going to be out for 40 days. Um, Saunders gets 1 point. He's going to roll 4 and a 0. Deadly. I like Deadly. He's not going to be able to use it a whole lot yet, but when Deadly takes place, when he does get a hit, he'll get 2 cards instead of the 1 and get the better of the 2 for us. So I will take Deadly for Saunders. And brings up Lutman. Lutman rolled last time, so he just gets an experience. And that's it. We're going to send these guys, we're going to clear this whole thing up, reset DRMs, and we got to go find out how freaking long we lose, how long 40 days is for 40 days in the hole for Harris. Look at this. We're not doing real good here. 40 days. It's 21, 22, 23, 24, 29, 36, 40. He'll be out to there. That's going to take us down to 8, so we still have a platoon that can stay in the intensive area. Not much of a platoon yet, but all right, we'll roll for some battlefield, I mean some events in Normandy now. Over here, we are in the reserve, or actually right there, and we're adding 10%. 14, that goes to a 24, which gives us day plus D6. I don't like these random artillery strikes. Every time I get them, I lose people. Let's see how many days it's going to be. 2. We're going to put Control E there. Alternate I. Control N. And the notes, Arty strike. And let's see what happens here. Draw a random squad member. That's going to be Shaw. And we're going to draw a wound card. Light wound. So let's roll for him then. Light wound on him, 6. He's going to be out for 6 days, and that's going to send us to the rear. And I got to go through, and I keep forgetting to do this, go through and do all my paperwork. 6 days. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get 2 of these guys back this week, but all right. Let me go in and do my paperwork quick. I'm gonna pause this while I do the paperwork. Paperwork's boring. Be right back. All right, caught that up. Now we're at 7 men. So that's gonna put us back to the reserves. There's no rolling for that. We're under the 8 limit, so we're gonna go back to the reserves, which is good. It's gonna give us a chance, hopefully, to get some of our guys back. So let's get this organized a little bit to where you guys can see what the hell's going on. And we are in the reserves. We just came back to the reserves, so we're going to subtract 20. I mean, from the front line. That's going to be a 15. Days plus D6. Let's see how many days that is. 5 days. So then we're going to get a Control E. 5 days. We're going to put a alternate R on that. We're going to put a Control N on that. We're going to get back both D and F. USO. We're no longer bored. We weren't bored anyway. Your squad is moderately amused. Gain an RR. Definitely will take that. I like them RRs. And D and F will be. I need to look at my sheet because I don't remember off the top of my head. Ransom and Shaw are back. Ah. He has recovered. So unfortunately, now we got a full crew. So if we roll to go back to the front, we got to go back. Actually, it's not bad. We'll get experience and stuff. So all right, we're still in the reserve for now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves then. Straight up roll this time 4. Letter from home. Squad gains 1 morale level. Days plus 6. We got another 1 day. Just 1 day. Damn. I want to get some of my guys back. Not a mission. That's an event. And so we only get the 1 day. Plus 1 ML. It's going to take us up better than good. So that's good. It'll help with the with RRs and stuff. We go up to high. We're still in the reserve. Straight up roll. 26. Days plus D6. Squad gets a chance to train. Let's get the days figured out first. 4 days. I'm going to put train here right now. Now, 3 characters make a TQC for each. We'll do this one at a time. First character going to be 7. It's going to be Franklin. Um, TQ of 4 fails. Natural 9 receives a light wound and 1 XP. Son of a bitch. Alright, so he is increased wounds, and we'll put him wounded. But it does get an experience. And we're going to see how many days he's out for. 2. That's not horrible. So we're up to the 20th now. I'm gonna pause this again real quick and do my paperwork over here. I'll be right back. All right, as you see, we've got a lot of red here. Guys are starting to recover from it though. So I still got 3 guys out big time, 1 out with just a training wound. We still got to roll for 2 more guys. Franklin does get an XP. We got to put that in there. Using Charlie, which is back here, so it's going to take him up to 8. Don't. That's worth 2-day wound. Second guy, 6 open. Oops. 4. It's going to be Mortel. TQ with 3. 5. He fails. No change. And the last guy, 9, is open. 3. Shaw. We did Franklin. Mortel, Shaw. Okay, Shaw can do it. He's a 6. And he passes with a natural 0. They gain 2 XP for Shaw. Very nice. That's going to take him up to 7. All right, doesn't roll for anything, but that always helps. Next, we're still in the reserves. Alternate R. We're on the 21st. 44 is going to get us a days plus 2d6. Nothing to do. We're now bored. So we're going to go ahead and 2d6. That's a 10. Good news is we're going to get back him. That's another day right here. Alternate R, control N, 2, 9, 10. And board can lead to trouble. So we get M back now. And I'm going to stop again and do my paperwork because this will get confusing if I don't. I'll be right back. All right, so we get Franklin back. We almost have Sheehan back, and we're getting close to getting me and Harris back too. So I'm hoping to get these guys back before we lose too much experience. We are bored right now. Let's get Franklin back into the crew. And we will roll for our next. We're still in the reserves, so that's good. This is probably one of the longest times I have spent in the. It's not liking me doing this. Alternate. Oh, there we go. One of the longest times I spent in the reserves since I've been playing these campaigns. We've had an awful lot of reserve time. Good news is you're getting healthy. Bad, and the guys are surviving. Bad news is we're not getting experience. Reserve roll. 33. We're going to stay in the reserves. Days plus 2. So that's going to be an event. We're going to get L back, and we're going to go into August. Days plus 2. 48-hour pass. And L is Sheehan, if I remember right. Sheehan's back with them. Our squad is all but full. It's just me and Harris now that are out. We're both close to coming back in. We're still in the reserves. Oh God, I gotta read that. Make a TQC for the squad leader. He's a 6. That is Manning. 7 fails. No effects. Would have been nice to get um, some RRs or something out of it. We get nothing now. All right, we're still in reserves, so we roll again. And 65, I think we're going to stay in the reserves. Nope, move to the front line. Days plus D3. Watch what you wish for. 2, that's going to be 1 day. So we're going to put a control E on that. And our notes are going to say front line. Not frontline intensive though, so that's that's all right. Alternate F is going to put us in yellow. I'm going to go ahead and now we don't need no big events yet, so we'll go ahead and roll front line. We're going to be adding 10%. 1323 days plus D6, another random artillery strike. These things hurt. 4 days. Control E, alternate F, Control N. One more, alternate F, Control N, and we got an Arty strike. Random play, random soldier. 1, that's going to be Manning. Draw a wound card. Close call morale check. Treat morale check as no effect, but get an XP, so Manning gets an XP. For once, I didn't mind getting one of them. That takes him up to 8. He's one good patrol or mission away from getting another die roll. All right, we get another roll now. We're still in the front line. On the 7th of August, 4. Daggone. Right back to the reserves. Days plus D6, 1. Control E. Reserves. I'm telling you, I have not spent this much time in the reserves. I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. Because it's going to get my squad back up there together. And we're getting ready to bring me and Harris back in too. So we just hit the reserves. We're going to be subtracting 20. 59 is 39. Days plus 1. 2 random squad members get into a fight. Resolve according to Rule 38. Roll 2. Oh, we got to figure out the characters first. 2 randoms, so okay. Days plus D3. Let's get, no, days plus 1. Control E. Notes random fight. My guys need to be on the front line. This is going to suck too. Now, 2 guys. Sorry about that. That's going to be 5. Let's bring Jester over here. Jester, what are you doing? And then Holmes. Jester and Holmes. 38. Resolving fights. Resolve a fight. Roll a D10 for each character and add your TQ. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to put them like this. Oh, that's not an even fight according to TQ. Holmes is going to get the black die. Jester's going to get the white. 9 and a, wow, look at that. 9 and a 0, so 12 to 6. Talk about an underdog. So Jester wins. 12 to 6 by 6, which is, I got to look on the chart here. The loser is beaten very badly and suffers a bad wound. Oh, come on. You're kidding me. So Holmes, not what we wanted, guys. The winner is placed in custody. You may choose to have the squad leader speak up for him if you make a TQ for the squad leader. So yes, we got to try and do that. 4, so it does -2 on the roll below. Squad leader speaks up for him or not. D10 -2. 7, 5. Guilty. Characters unavailable for 3d6 plus 20 days. Son of a bitch. We not only lose Holmes for a while, we're going to lose Jester for a while. I don't have anything for that, so we'll just put custody in there. Good Lord, Russ, you're killing me. 3d6 plus... We get a demerit. Oh, you're rolling it in there. Add a demerit. Thanks, guys. And they're adversaries. I would probably agree with that assumption. Antagonists. I think that's the adversaries. We're going to put Jester in there. Holmes in there. Holmes is going to get Jester. All right, anything else? No. Good, I didn't roll 7 or above. That would have been horrible. They would have failed. They could have died in the fight, for crying out loud. All right, 3. So we need to find 3d6 plus 20. 3, 7, 11. It's going to be 31 days in the hole. Oh, boy. Well, I got to put him into the wounded, even though he's not wounded. And we'll put him, oh, good Lord. I should have done this the other way. Put him on the back in the roster before I did that. All right, Jester's in custody. I've got that written there. Undo. Jester's in custody. I've got that written down there. 31 days. It's going to be 40. That's going to be the 9th of September. We get him back. Good Lord, you're killing me here. And then just getting ready to get 2 guys back, and I lose 2. And then we've got Holmes. Actually, I want to put them back into where they came from. Let me redo all that. I should have done that. Return to squad. I don't think it's going to work right now. No. Holmes is right here. It doesn't work unless you actually do it off of here. Now I need to put him wounded. He was out for bad wound. I got to roll for that yet. And then Jester, wounded. He goes out till the 9th of September. Oh boy. All right, now we got to roll for the bad wound on Holmes. Thanks, guys. Plus, you got us a demerit. -1, 8, 7, 40 days. Good Lord, I suck. I just can't. I'm barely flirting with these guys dying. 40 days for Holmes. And I lost his marker. Turn him to the squad and we'll do it again. Just when I was thinking I'd get my squad back. Now I put the U there. Yeah, I got rid of something I shouldn't have gotten rid of. 40 days for him. It's going to be 9 days after Jester gets back. That really sucked. All right, so Harris and Amos. Harris is, I forget the letter. That's why I'm glad we have him in the roster because I forget R. R should have been there. That's all right. We're going to be back here real soon anyway. So our squad is back down to 8 guys available for combat again. We are still in the reserves. Didn't like the reserves roll in that one. 26. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this. Let me stop and do my paperwork again before I do that. No, let's finish the roll. 26, 26, 26, 26. Days plus D6, we get a chance to train again. It'll be 3 days, so we do get Amos back on that one. Oh no, we don't want to put that there. I like the train one. I do like the train one. We usually get a little bit of something out of there. All right, before we roll for this, I get to go back to the squad. And I'll put him up here just so I can see it better. Training. 3 characters. We'll do it one at a time. 2 is going to be Ransom. TQ of 4. 9 fails. Gets a light wound and an XP. You're killing me, man. My rolls are just... you know what? You know what? Hold on. Hold on. We're going to redo that one. I can get rid of these at any time. I think I can get rid of them here. I'm going to use it by hook or by crook. 3. That's better. He passes it then. If I'm not allowed to do that, Ross, you can tell me. Actually, I ought to look it up in the rules before I get too much farther. Rerolls and must rerolls. When firing, spotting, or taking morale check, TQC, or weapons morale checks. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about having to do it other than taking it. That's a TQC. We're good. So yes, we are +1 XP for ransom. So we'll do that. That was a RR well spent. Ransom goes up to 5. So he's actually going to roll for a skill. We still got 2 more guys to do too. 8 and a 2. It's going to be tough. I like tough because that keeps him alive. It could be worse, so I'm going to go ahead and put tough on him. Tough means you draw 2 cards. And you pick the one that's better for you if you're hit. So we'll do that. All right, next guy. There's one more after this. 4. It's going to be Mortel again. Mortel's really taken to the training. 3, 5. He fails. No no dice. And then the last one is 7. It's going to be Franklin again. 4, 9. Boy. Let's use our other RR in this. I just don't want to. Yes, he gets experience for that, but I don't want to lose another wound. First sheet. That's our last RR too for right now. All right, we'll re-roll it. 3. So he passes and gets an experience point. So Franklin gets an experience point. That's going to take him up to 9. All right, not much change there. Back to events. We're still in the reserves. 40. Days plus 2d6. We're bored again. That's going to be 8 days. So that's going to be all the way to the end of this week. And we get Harris back. All right, so the only ones we got out are Jailbird and our guy that got wounded in the fight. And we're still in the reserves. That's brutal, that fight. I never ran into that before either. We're getting close to the end of Normandy here. We've already really spent maybe 2 weeks in the front line. 3 weeks? 3 weeks. Wow. All right, next die roll. You know what? Let me pause this. All right, we've got that all caught up to where we see how long we've got guys out. So healing back up. We're just not getting in front much. This is why we're healing back up. We're in the reserves. We need to roll. Our reserves roll again. There's no modifier on this. 45 is going to keep us in the reserves. It's going to be days plus 2d6. We're already bored. Doesn't say anything about getting any worse than bored. 5 days. That's not bad. Control E. We didn't. We just came off the board, and we're not going to get rid of the board. We need to get these guys to the front line in a hurry. And we're still in the reserves, and we're still in Normandy. $70. I think that's going to get us out of there. Yep. 2 days plus 3, 2. That's going to be a 1 day. And we're going to move the front just in time to roll for front line in the new chapter. So let's see. We get a Control E and the notes front line. And that's going to take us to chapter number 2. Pursuit. Last time I did Pursuit, we blew right through that. Chapter 2, Pursuit. I like that. All right, so we're in the front line in Pursuit now. And we just got moved up there, so we're going to roll plus 10%. And we just roll in pursuit events. Yes, on the 18th, upon completion of this chapter. Okay, we don't. Do not use the normal reserve frontline event table, so it doesn't really matter. We would have been here anyway. We're frontline. That's 53 in pursuit. And actually, we're not bored anymore either. That's good. Days plus 2d6 and traffic jam. 11. Holy crap. Good news is we're getting healthy. Bad news is we're not getting experience. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, well, we're getting close to getting back Jester, and he hasn't missed anything. We're still in pursuit. 31. Traffic jam again. This happened last time I was in this. 8. Control E. And so we get Jester back. Squad is almost complete again. That's the good news. All right, back to the patrol. Back to our pursuit events. 60. Traffic jam again. It would have been nice to get some of the other events. You know what? I'm going to take a mulligan. I am testing this, and I do want to see if I can get some of these other events in. 62. Days plus 1. Top brass inspects your outfit, so let's do that. And we got the right to do that sometimes. So Control E, that's just 1 day. Inspection, we'll put inspection down there. Oops. 2QC for the squad leader. 6, 1, we pass. Brass are impressed, we get a MP and an RR. So we get that RR back that we used. Actually, one of the two we used, and we do get a merit point. So at least we're getting something for sitting around here. We're still in the front line. We're still in pursuit for another couple days yet. 17 replacements. We don't need any. That's going to be days plus D3. 5, that's going to be 3 days. And this will be our last. We don't officially get back Holmes yet. But I'm going to go ahead and put him back into the crew. We got to roll first for how many days we get. Return to squad roster. Return to squad and recover him. All right, now we got to roll. 50. Traffic jam. Another damn traffic jam. Like I said, I think I'm going to bend to the rules a little bit just so I can try to get some of these other things, because the last time I did the whole thing traffic jam. At least this time we got the inspection and replacements. I'm going to try another roll. 64. Days plus 1. 2 random. Oh, God, maybe I don't want to do this. Oh, boy. I asked for it, didn't I? We just got our guys back. 2 random squad members. Too much sitting around. All right, that's going to be 10 and 9, 9 and 10. Me and Holmes. Holmes, what is up with you, dude? All right, we're going to roll the dice. We got a 6 and a 9. That's going to be 10 and a 15. So Holmes wins. Oh, Jesus. No, I don't want to lose another one of these guys. Fuck this. That's not the way I want this war to go. We will take our original. I'm gonna flip flop here. I'm gonna be wishy washy. Go right back to my traffic jam because I'm gonna end up losing another guy to a bad wound and another guy to the incarceration. And I don't want to deal with that right now. I wanted something good, something we could get in there and what was that, replacements? Something we could get in there and see what else was going on. I don't need another damn fight. We've been through that and I hate them already. Control E. So we're going to go with traffic jam again. 2Ds. 8 days. And that's going to get us into the next chapter anyway. So we got to go look at. If you don't like the way I did that, that is what it is. Um, we are now at the end of pursuit. Mm, chapters. I lost track of what I was doing here. Yeah, right there. I don't what I'm why I'm having difficulty today. Pursuit. No, that's one. Oh boy, I'm just completely hit. It's time to stop. I completely lost track of where I have all my events and everything. Pursuit events. Upon completion of this chapter, roll 1d10. So we just completed that with the traffic jam. We're going to go to chapter 3 on a 0 to 2. We get a 7. Same thing happened last time. Chapter 4. I'd like to go to a different chapter. Hurtgen Forest as opposed to Siegfried line. You know what? I'm already flip flopping on rules and stuff. Let's go to chapter 3. We're gonna bend the rules a little bit and kind of guide this, so I can test different things out. Because I do got to test this, and I don't want the campaign going too smoothly. I don't want it going to the exact same thing my last campaign did, because then I'm not testing the whole thing to see if there's stuff that needs broken or needs fixing. Actually, so we will move on then to patrol charts for Hurtgen Forest. And we're using regular at the start of this chapter. So our traffic jam is going to stop right there. At the start of this chapter, we're going to roll a d10. We're going to start out in the front line. So we're going to stay in the front line. On the 19th of September, and we go back to our events front line. '25, and we didn't come from the reserve, so I'm going to just keep rolling the way we were. Oh God, another artillery strike. One. Oh no. Random artillery strike. D10, D12 rather. 6. That's going to be Sheehan. Got to draw a card. Bad wound. Son of a bitch. Getting paid for that flip flopping on that fight, aren't I? Could have been worse. Could have been a KIA. Sheehan's out again. Arty strike. and that's going to be days plus 6. So we got an event here. Come up to here. Control N that bad boy. Alternate F that bad. Oh, come on, Greg. Alternate F. And Arty strike. And we're going to find out what happens to Sheehan, and then we're going to call it a day on the videos. Bad wound. 0. That's actually going to be good for us. Looks worse than it is. Light wound becomes a light wound. We roll immediately on that chart. 5. He's going to be out for 5 days. 5 days I can deal with. All right, you'll be out till the 27th. I'm going to catch my paperwork. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video because it's running on a little long here for 51 minutes. We'll come back and see where we go from there. Yes, I'm bending things around a little bit on the dice rolls just because I'm trying to get more of the different events in just so I can make sure that everything is accounted for as much as possible in this campaign. So, uh, when I put this module out, I don't want to have people, oh, you didn't account for this or you didn't account for that. I don't account for incarceration. We'll just put that as a note. Treat it as bad wound. Maybe I can come up with some kind of an icon. That'll be easy enough to do, but that's one of the things that I never ran into before, and that's why I need to go through and do things like that. So I'll get to work a little bit here and take care of that. So all right, that'll be it for today. I'll do my paperwork and everything, and we will see you next time. That's Combat 2 by Compass Games, and we're in the campaign. Fudging it a little bit, but we're still in it.